That should have fixed it.
How's that going?
That should have fixed it.
Yes, excellent. How's
Most
that
excellent.
going?
Should have fixed it.
Yeah, what about you,
Should
Chip?
have fixed it.
Yes. Yeah, what about you,
Should
Chip?
have fixed it.
Okay, so going to do something different today to start the stream with. I'm going to play a bit of PUBG, but I usually write every day at the moment. I'm working on a pilot. And I've been working on this for by a decade. And I might be in a position to sell it, but I've got to get this pilot right. So I'm not going to give away all my little secrets here, but it's post-apocalyptic. I've done the feature version, and we are sitting here with our final draft, version 13. So I've taken the feature script and I'm kind of taking the elements out of that, which I like, and also cleaning it up and improving it into a feature script. It'll be like 60 minutes. So I've been cannibalizing the feature version and doing the pilot here. So I just thought I'd just, tell you how I think. So this guy's just been attacked by a bunch of bandits in the desert. So I can just tell you the little adjustments I'm doing. So I originally used a program called Celtics, and it gave me a number behind, like with every scene. And I don't want it to do that in Final Draft. So I'm cutting out those scene numbers and these double ellipses. Car, day, dusk, gamma. So this character was in my original called X, but I've changed it to gamma. Could change again. Slumped in his half molten car, his tire tracks bleeding back into the empty desert. Let's call that. A long shadow appears. 62. Get rid of that number. Interior, bed, night. So all the previous scenes, I've actually got up to page 27 of the pilot. Usually they're aiming for about 60 minutes. And I've done all this, I've cleaned up all this stuff. And you can make notes here as well on this, which is great. So you can just go insert script note, right? And then it'll put a little, you can customize the note here. So I could make this red color as well. It just sits there. It's really handy if you just get a thought of something you need to. But it says end pilot episode. Now that is not true. I'm going to delete this note. It's probably from a previous iteration. Interior, bed, night, gamma bandage, asleep, moaning. A sponge dubs his fried face, opens his eyes to see Sage. Sage is like this very suspicious science clown. I don't use the word clown because basically these people put paint on their faces, and but I don't like using that anymore. I'm trying to stay away from that. It's more like a camouflage and something like that. So, found you in the desert. You bear the train marks of our new world leaders, Nemesis and his rather unpleasant sergeant. I would have said, yes, it's unpleasant Sergeant Clag, but then I'm kind of repeating it. I'm going Clag, and then this guy here, Gamma, goes Clag, killed my boys. I don't know. See how it reads. I may put it in. So he says, I'm very sorry. X stares back at him, which is now Gamma. Oh, so I'm going to do this for about half an hour. And this is really one of the best things about Final Draft. It's a little secret, which I think is amazing. You go down here, this little tool panel here, bottom right. So I've actually bought this in. I usually write on my MacBook Pro 14-inch M3 chip. I love that. And then I got my PC, which I stream on. But I just thought I'd warm up with this today. So this is the one tip I can give you which will improve your writing. Or if you sit down, you want to write a script and you go through all this bullshit because you have to learn all the shortcuts for another application, blah, blah, blah. Once you get through that, you get to stay motivated. And what I find is this little, just go down here, there's a clock. This is such a simple thing, but it really helps me. And you can do a countdown or stopwatch. It's a sprint timer, which means you're going to write for 25 minutes, right? So we're going to write for 30. To update it, I start sprint, and then I can just go back to work, and then in 30 minutes, I will get a notification saying, hey, you've written for 30 minutes. Good on you. Sage. Gamma stares back at him. Sage. Dialogue continues. This is part of the formatting. If you've got the same character talking after a bit of action, it puts continued next to it. When the children woke, were they different? Were they See, the way this should read in my brain is when the children woke, were they different? Don't want to take hold of the actor's impulses too much, but there's something wrong with these kids. And this guy, Sage, has just rescued this Gamma guy who absconded with his children, which Sage was minding. Yes. Am I to be your next experiment? Now here, I previously wrote, and am I? But I think we just see, yes, am I to be your next experiment? And what I'm really into is just trying to make this dialogue efficient and see it didn't bleed down to the next line, so we've saved a little space. Sage, is that why you ran? So pretty much Gamma had lost his children post-apocalypse, went and found these clues to where he was, goes to this guy's sort of psychiatric hospital, finds the kids locked up, and is not completely okay with it, then decides to, stay the night and then get them in the morning. But he can't sleep, so he gets up, he sees these crazy rooms full of weird experiments, and he's like, I'm out of here. So he gets the keys, gets the kids, goes out to the desert, gets intercepted by some very evil people, and then nearly dies, and the kids don't do that well either. So this guy, Sage, finds him again, and he's rescued him. Sage, is that why you ran? Gamma, I saw your child mutilating. Oh, this is US accent too, by the way. I saw your child mutilating labs here in the city. I wonder they went all went insane. Now, I've shot some of these test scenes in Broken Hill, which is the spiritual home of Mad Max, and I shot that a while back. I'm setting this in the desert in the United States, but we can shoot it in Australia. Sage, let me explain. Sage has got more of an RP, English accent. I know this is hard, but I mean you no harm. If you heeded my advice, your son would still be alive. So listen to me. Now see, before we even get down to this, he's saying, let me explain, but we don't need this line. No wonder they all went insane. He needs to turn away from him. So, is that why you ran? I saw your child mutilating labs here in the city. They all went insane. The reason why Sage says, let me explain, because this is a huge accusation. And I think Sage feels bad about it, but is trying to tell him he's a good guy. But then Gamma turns away. And in their previous conversations, he's actually had problems getting this guy, this outsider Gamma, to listen to him. That's why. I think that line can stay. Let me explain. So maybe. I know this is hard, but I mean you no harm. If you heed my advice, your son will still be alive. So you listen to me. Because you might not pull through, and the last thing you may hear, last thing you hear may as well be the truth. Yeah, I've got the coughs. So somehow in this, I think I've got to pare it down a bit. And I've got to have the same message. And this is also dialogue. This is dialogue. So when you want to go dialogue, you go up to the top here and you make it hit the dialogue. There's more efficient ways to do that, but that's obviously a glitch. I know this is hard. This is what I don't like about this speech, is that his kids have died and he's basically saying it's your fault, which is not sensitive in the moment as it could be. I know this is hard, but I mean you no harm. And if you heeded my advice, your son will still be alive. You might as well listen to me, because you might not pull through. So I think we can just get rid of this, right? Or we can actually make altered dialogue. Which, how do you do that? There's a way to make alt dialogue. because this is the, hang on. How, sorry, backcaps to make alt dialog in Final Draft Windows. Create an alt dialog. Click the plus sign to the right of the text on the keyboard. Press Shift Command period Mac or Control Alt L. Oh, Alt. You can also do it up here on Insert Alt, right? So it's let's go up to the top. Insert. Maybe I could do it this way. Control Alt L. No, it's not letting me do it. I can't work it out today. What I'm going to do, right? So if because everything's not exactly the same between Mac and PC, so I'm just going to go insert page script note and alt dialog. All right, less sensitive version. Which would be, I know this is hard, right? But if you mean, you know harm, that's good. And if you heeded my advice, your son would still be alive. So you might as well listen to me. You might not pull through. Okay, so I'm going to go remove that. Put this in here in like brackets. Yeah, it's just so handy because I mean you can do alt. But for now we'll do that. Let me explain. I know this is hard. I think it's also implied, I mean you no harm. It's obviously means him no harm because he's rescued him. So it's just you know, it's these little things that are sitting in the script that visually you're telling, and by the actions you don't need to repeat it. It's sort of David Mamet 101. I need you no harm. Let's cut that out. X, we'll whack it over here in our dialogue, right? Because I know this is hard. Let me explain. But if you don't pull through, what? Yeah, this is better. If you don't pull through, the last thing you hear might as well be there. May as well. I mean, might is better, right? So this is better. And it says I'm sponging because I'm sponging his hot face. Let me explain. Gamma turns away. So what I might do is just turn this bracket here into a direction because I don't want to interrupt the flow here. We know he's sponging. And it's also, he's kind of caring for him at the same time, right? So instead of being, we can tab through to change what this element is. Well, you can, but I've forgotten the shortcut. So we're going to make this action. Gamma turns away, right? But Sage keeps sponging. Because he's kind of horse whispering this guy who's like a traumatized dog that's been living on the perimeter of the apocalypse. But Sage keeps Sponging. This sounds like another kind of field. And I'm going to save my work here. Can't spell. I find in, like, to be honest, Final Draft does not like PC as much as it does Mac. So then I'm going to tab down and we're going to go character, right? So normally you hit the tab button up here. It's just slow. Dialogue, parenthetical dialogue, and it's not giving me what I want. I know there's another way you can go to character. You can hit Alt or some shit. So I'm going to call this, no, we don't want Gamma. We want Sage. Sage. And when I hit enter there, it should give me the old continued prompt. See that? It automatically came up. It said, I'm so clunky. So here, that continued, that automatic generated because it knows, this is what's good about Final Draft, which is saving here, that it will know what you're trying to do. The only thing I'm finding is when I'm putting new character name or changing the character name, it kind of puts a space between the character and the dialogue, and then I have to delete that space like that. But it should put continued back in. There it is. No, this is hard. But if you don't pull through, the last thing you hear might as well be the truth. Now I like May again. May, because Sage is more educated. It just sounds better coming out of his mouth. I'm on caps because I can't type. May as well be the truth, right? Being what the majority refuse to acknowledge. Being. Okay, the truth. That might be a bit confusing, that wording. So it's because I've got this keep sponging. I can lose this parenthetical direction here, which is, and this being, you might as well hear the truth, which is what the majority refuse to acknowledge, which is what the majority refuse to acknowledge. But that's what addicts do. So this stuff they put on their face addicts them, and it gives power, but it also has consequence, enslaves you. Paint's not about protection. I'm going to paint. I'm going to put capital P. It's about power. When I discovered the experimented children, I immediately brought them here. So he's saying that other powers were experimenting on the children, not him. But this reads a lot better, right? I'll read this as it should sound on the day. Found you in the desert. You bear the trademarks of our new world leaders. Nemesis. It is a rather unpleasant sergeant. Glad killed my boys. I'm very sorry. When the children work, were they different? Yes. Might it be your next experiment? Is that why you ran? I saw your child mutilating labs here and in the city. They all went insane. Let me explain. I know this is hard, but if you don't pull through, the last thing you hear may as well be the truth, which is what the majority refuse to acknowledge. But that's what addicts do. It's not about protection. It's about power. Discovered the experimented children, I immediately brought them here. Now, that's fucking great, except there's this one little section at the end. When I discovered the experimented children, I think it's, when I discovered it, they were experimenting on children. They were experimenting It's so laggy. It was a real nightmare bringing this into from Celtics. When I discovered they were experimenting on children, I immediately brought them here. And then this is kind of continued dialogue. I put the ellipses there because it's supposed to be continued, but that's kind of some old formatting that I picked up from Celtic. So I'm just going to ignore that now. I'm going to bring it back. I can always fix this later. Let's look at our sprint timer. So we're halfway there to our half an hour. This is great. Interior, experiment laboratory, night, flashback. Sage. I'm going to just make that caps. Shines light at a freakish girl strapped to a gurney. She flinches and headbutts him. He punches her face and becomes fixated with his paint-smeared knuckles. There's a lot of violence in this script. It was punk rock. I've had someone at a reading go to me, "Oh, it's great you made a script, but I want nothing to do with it." Like wrote me an email. It's not for everyone, but it's not what you think. And it really annoys me when people go, "Oh, this is a bit violent," or "You can't say that." Go and fucking read Shakespeare. Go and read Titus Andronicus. Read Othello. Read, The Tempest. Like, go and read about someone putting someone in a pie, their kids, and then making them eat it without their knowledge. This is nothing. So I excused it as stress, but deep down, I knew it had us all, and the kids were beholden to it on an altogether different level. I like that. I like the way he speaks in a kind of formal Shakespearean way. Not only that, but there's a element of War of the Worlds, Richard Burton, who I'm a great fan of. So, and I love this character. And the guy that did it, the test scenes, Anthony Hunt, did an amazing job. Gamma turns away, but Sage keeps. Now this is hard, but if you don't pull through, truth. Used to acknowledge. I think I need this to stop because it's like one long sentence. And then we're going to go, that's what addicts do. This could be a capital B. But that's what addicts do. The pain's not about power protection. It's about power. When I discovered they were experimenting on children, I immediately brought them here. Interior, experiment laboratory. So this is, we're going to call this Sage's experiment. We'll call it Asylum Experiment Laboratory. And I think in an earlier scene, if we go back here, what do I call it? Asylum Kids Ward, Asylum Laboratory. Okay, so laboratory is for experiments. So in scene 46, which I should be knocking out these scene numbers. Why is it numbering them? Oh. Maybe it's meant to. Has it put them back in? It looks like it's put them back in. It should put them there anyway, so I don't know what I'm doing, deleting them, getting confused. So yeah, back in scene 42, interior, asylum laboratory night. We'll copy that, right? And then I might even say so yeah, it's the same. Laboratory. Just thinking out loud here. Interior. Asylum laboratory night. Okay, and then we'll just say flashback. From scene 40 something. I'm going to insert a note. The lab from scene 40 something. 40, was it 43? I can't remember. Maybe 43. Question mark. I'm going to change these script note colors to yellow. Okay. Sage shines at a light at a freakish girl. See, I've just got to make, because everyone's painted, so I've got to make them, delineate them. Painted girl strapped to a gurney. She flinches and headbutts him. He punches her face. Then becomes fixated. See her face. And then is fixated. So I'm trying to cut this down. She flinches. She flinches. Sage shines light at a freakish painted girl strapped to a gurney. Should I make this a different kind of cut? She flinches and headbutts him. He reflexively, and make it a reflex. It kind of takes the edge. It's not like it makes it more ambiguous as to whether he's a violent person or not. He's got an out if it's a reflex. And it keeps the audience wondering. Because if you just punched her, you go, that guy's an asshole. But if he's stressed, or he's done something that's kind of and I like in the face, right? He punches her in the face. And I think there's got to be a moment there he's like, what the fuck? Because maybe a beat. As as he considers, as he stops, shocked, by, see, this is great because by what he has just done. There's a balance between trying to cut the script down and writing something that feels natural, it flows out naturally. Because if you try and pare it down too much, it starts to feel too efficient, and that's not how, you know, there's something sterile about it. We want to have we want it to feel kind of organic, and the shots and the way it's captured should feel organic, and the instructions, not like every moment's rehearsed like some freaking, well, I hate to say it, but the last Scorsese film, The Irishman, I got 10 minutes into that. And I just thought, no, this is just, everything's so contrived. I don't want to be too contrived. She flinches and headbutts him. He reflexively punches her in the face. A beat. The Sage stops. I'm trying not to say he or, you know, Sage, the name, 2 times in a row. A beat. Sage stops. Shocked by what he has just done. We'll make that a semicolon. Hang on, is it colon or semi? I always get those too much. Is it colon? In grammar. Yeah, colon is a punctuation mark used to introduce a less explanation or elaboration after a complete sentence, emphasize the information that follows. Yes. Oh, this is surf report. So, yeah. Scene heading. Sage shines light at a freakish painted girl. Freakishly. They all. I mean, I see. I don't. It's freakish enough. Like on the day when we did the makeup, it's going to be freaky. It's going to be weird having a girl. So we don't need to put. Don't need to explain what we're seeing. I do this all the time. I've overwritten it. This is great. I have overwritten it. At a painted girl strapped to a gurney. It's much better. She flinches and headbutts him. See now. We don't need to tell you it's reflexive now because he punches her in the face, right? She headbutts him, he punches her in the face. The ambiguity of what just happened is when he stops and considers what he did. We don't need to write reflexively. We can say, "Whoa, I think that was reflexive" in our own mind, or we can say, "No, he did it on purpose," or "I don't know what just happened." So that's the art to writing this, is in a way that's kind of efficient, that helps the audience to not explain everything. Show a beat as Sage stops, shocked by what he's just done. He then becomes fixated on his paint-smeared knuckles. I excused it as stress, but deep down, I knew it had us all. And the kids were beholden to it on an altogether different level. And we go back to the scene. That's a flashback. So I can make this. I know what this line's doing here. What's this line about? Is that a page? View. Normal view. Must be the page. To bed night. So we could go back to scene. This will be like this is the direction. What would it be? Dialogue, transition, shot. See, kind of got the flashback, right? Back to scene. And then this will just be a continue because we know that he's still sponging him, etc. Okay, I think that wasn't the scene numbers that I was trying to delete. It was the character numbers. So here, these speech numbers. Okay, see, I've done 30 minutes, so I'm just going to stop it. Excuse the stress, but deep down, I'll do one more paragraph here. I tried to moderate their mix, but it's just so embedded in their DNA that I'll know when theta waves off the charts. Moreover, daily sedation only option. Maybe I'll do another column there. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do today. And then I'm going to send this back to. So I might just send this to myself. update. And then we go this scene from the desktop. And then I can just open that up in my what was that? That's not it. Or it's, I don't know. I might have to do that another way. I can do it later on. But you can see what's going on there. Okay, let's start PUBG up and I'll be back.
I'm back. It took way too long.
I apologize. I really do. Oh. We'll look over here. Excuse me, see how we're tracking. Excuse me, see how we're tracking. Okay, excuse me, see how we're tracking. How about here? Okay, excuse me, see how we're tracking.
Sensational.
How about here? Okay, excuse me, see how we're tracking.
Sensational.
How about here? Okay, so review some stuff. Commando drop in.
Claim.
Plus track 1. Notifications. 8th anniversary event. What am I wearing? Dismiss all. Our last game, match history. 2nd out of 99. Medals. Take the wheel, my usual medal. I'd get that every. They just got to take the medal out of the game. It's stupid.
You should get like 10 and that's it.
I'm not going to change my behavior. Career overview. Oh, edit profile.
Emblem.
This one's kind of funny. It's a naughty dog. Pass. Play. I think we've already gone to that. Track 1. Bonus. Let's play. I'd like to play a little game with you.
Let's see if we can do better than we did
A couple of days ago. Man, one thing I'm finding is these games are loading up really quickly.
I'm live. Here we go. Get ready.
Oh, do we go to prison? Yeah, why not? Maybe it was too late for that. Wrong button. Okay. I'm gonna go to this, whatever that is. Well, no, do I go to Hosan? Let's go there instead. Scott.
Let's get ready to make micro decisions.
I want to go to, there's a bunch of guys over there. We can get to this one. Oh, there's a guy there already. Shit. He's heading there. Where am I heading? Need to go in here. Quick. Quick, 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 quick. Shit. Gun. Gun. much everything here but a gun. Oh, it's a level 3 backpack. That's good. How about a gun? Oh, two. This is good. Comes a guy. We're on the edge here. Got him. That was good. Usually I'm the loser in those battles. Should not be washed. Don't even. I'm tempted to go to that box there, but too risky. Need a scope. Take the mini back. No button. Like going back and getting the supplies from that dead guy. It's SLR. being patient. No. It's a level 3 bag. What have we got here? 9 and 7. I don't need 5 anymore. Good. Just heard someone then. Might have a look at that body when the circle closes. There's a guy near me though, I think. Something back this way. I just don't have any decent scopes. But I reckon really didn't have much, that guy. No scope. I think I've got to cut this way. So there's a car there. We get out of this building. We need a scope. So that's good. Might find a scope up here. No scopes. One shitty one. I gotta move to on this side though, aren't I? I gotta. Oh, it's gonna be hard work this. Cut around that way. Oh, there's a car back here though. Hang on. Where is it? Straight to the guts. Gotta be some. Scout him out. He's as scared as I was. Booksan. Booksan. Well, no one's ever done that before. I got issues. Balance issues. Lost a tire. I'm not really a fan of this. Fuck it, I'm going over here instead. Someone's there already. Dang it. Who is there? Go to the other side. So if anyone gets pushed. Oh shit. This drop. I'm so dead though. Damn, he got me. Asshole. 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 Take off my shit, asshole. Fucking lick a woolly woolly. Lick wee wee at 111. Enjoy it. You naughty girl. Hey. At least I got the stuff. I would go back to my corpse and get all the good stuff. Next. Oh no. 1 kill. Honestly, that's pretty good. Yeah, missions, career, match history, 24 medals, driving medal. Oh shit. Daily supply. Plank. Move. Oh yeah. Wouldn't I know another one of those secret keys? Level sales development. Why is everyone fucking gathered around me? Go away. I've lost all faith in boot camp strategy for Sandhawk. Give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I think I'm going to start playing with someone again because I'm getting a bit... Getting a bit lonely. I 'Cause 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 ' What? Shit, there's people everywhere. Don't land on it. Miss it. Overshoot. No, he... Man, I hate this fucking map. Honestly, it's pissed me off. I keep dying. I can't do that anymore because it's just... I'm dying every time now. Like, that guy had a gun so quick and loaded it up. Bullshit. Alright, last one. Who are you talking to, Juka? Huh? Oh, it's Grandpa. Okay. People talking in the background. Right, let's see if we can get a secret key. Ah. Are you fucking kidding? No, I'm not doing sand clock again. Sorry. It's just not going to happen. '98. I was the first one to die in the last game. Holy shit. It's so annoying. I beg your pardon? Okay, last one. Let's see if we can do better than we did last time. Wrangle. I'm gonna wrangle me some kills. Stubber? What do you reckon? Robinson Crusoe. Deep kind of go. How deep is your dive? Is your dive? How deep is your dive? Wow, I'm just descending. Oh, what's over here? The shelf? Keep going. Oh, is that the border? No, I can go further, surely. That's boring. That's as far as I can go. You know, this is good visibility. There's no one around. Got a chance, but just get that SKS. Oh, there's one guy next to me. Where's he going? Two. Shit, there's 2, 3 of them. Can you all just fuck off? Miles away. Gotta move. That was close. Could have been upstairs over there. I do know I have to move soon though. I went this way. Try and cut him off. Don't like this laser sight. You can create using the control button. Fuck you. Don't know where that guy went. Oh, this guy is. He knows I'm going to be waiting. You know, I've got no ammo. Shit. Fuck, I need ammo. Okay, hang on, let me just fix this up. I don't waste this opportunity, so I need to get out of here. I feel like this guy's going to be watching me though. Maybe here. No chance. He's got a run too. Unless he's got a jammer. So there's a Jeep down there. a guy. Vehicle. Yo.
I'm going to the twins' house. Mom said it was okay if I took the cars.
It's fine. Don't bring them back. I think there's a car there. I just gotta find some health. Don't fuck around though. No health. Car not working. Great. Fuck. Jesus. Okay, there's gotta be health down here. What? Here. Next to me. Sorry, I'm in the middle of this stupid game. Yeah, mate. Oh, shit. Oh, I just killed myself, basically. Don't have a conversation while you're trying to live through this crap. I'm screwed. I basically just died. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I have 0 prospects here. Might as well just machete my face off. Short of a miracle, making it down there, finding some health straight away, and then finding a car. That's what I need. Just don't think I'm going to make it. I'm going to go straight into that building. It's going to be borderline. Come on. Give me some health. Health. People talking to me in the middle of a game is not a good idea. It's just annoying. Like, getting distracted in the middle of a game and then jumping off a cliff. I'm blaming my son for that loss. Fucking annoying. I don't know, see what the next map is. Never gonna be bothered. I'm so jaded after that game. Of course it has to be a wrangle, one that I like. Hang on, back in a sec. I swear to God, time goes faster when you walk away from the computer. Oh shit, millibase. Yeah, why not? Rip off the band-aid. Don't know how many around me. There's actually some sus bunkers around here too. Oh shit, where is it? Where's the... Go off to my right. Two guys. What's that? Is that another one? Fuck. How close is he? Don't do it. Just get there. This is going to be sus. Probably going to run into someone very quickly here. No, I don't want that. Give me a gun. Fuck. Give me a gun. Oh, fuck. Not really the one I wanted it. Or this one. That's better. Gotta get back over the island. He ran past. He ran straight past me. That was not very cautious. Like, yeah, if I'm going that way, I think he ran up this side. put money on that guy running up the hill now. Yo. Might have gone over here to the right. Probably saw that and thought maybe we can get a car or something. I don't think I've ever been in this building. Okay, you gotta move, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna go out and get a car. I just don't know where the sound's coming from, so that all sounded like I gotta go back to this vehicle, so this road. I need to pick up the vehicle, basically. Oh, there's going to be the world of hurt shortly. I need someone. Do that. Here he is. Okay. Left here. Something's coming over the bridge. Stay here for a second. Fucking Shady. No way. Shady, was that you, Shady? Hang on. I got a mate of mine that just killed me. Shady. Friends, view friends list. Shady's online. Doesn't say he's playing anything though. You're a scumbag, Shady. You little scumbag. Should have fucking jumped out earlier. You're a little scumbag. Enjoy those baubles, you little scumhead. Yeah, you better have that health. You're gonna need it, scumbag. I do like the SKS though. I'm shit at this game. Do I watch this guy for a while, maybe? What a scumbag. Oh, good hit. Picking them off on the Man, I'm jumping off this shit. Cook it. Get him. Oh. Is that guy alive? He did kill him. Must have killed him. No. Oh, this guy's a good player. BSS. Nice. I like it. Oh, he's got a jammer on. That's why. Good on your Pubg. Didn't know there was any help under there. Well, that bridge was under there, for that matter. Get that stuff. Get those lotions. No, it needs it. You gonna repair it? Nice coloured Jeep. What's this guy gonna do? He's a pretty good player. Go back and get that scammy little Renault. I might watch this one and that'll be it. This is a robbery. I mean, that guy must have got 2 or 3 kills on that bridge. But he ran into people. Yeah, not far to go on the inside. Good player. I must look up how to do that. Change seats. Nope. Like a secret. Okay. Oh shit, you gotta go inside. There's a strike coming on. Oh, sneaky shit. Don't get hit. You're gonna get hit, mate. You're making a grave mistake. Here comes the airstrike. What are you gonna do? Seen him yet. He's waiting for the good shot. Good, patient. As long as that car's there. This is so sneaky. Travesty and tragedy. Why don't you go in there? Good decisions, like this person's patient. They could have taken that shot. See, they know. They're waiting. Like, let everyone else kill each other before I engage. That person might have perished. What the fuck is that? Yeah, being very cautious. Nice. It's a good weapon, that one. Grenade, smoke grenade launcher. He's like giving up on those two. He's like, let them engage. They can die. I'll spec up. Grenade stuck in the wall. Still being cautious. Like, I would have just run through here. I would have assumed that no one was there. They would have been at the entrance and exits, but maybe the person that eliminated that person in the purple car, they might be here. It's camping. Oh, you can hear someone. I think this is the general direction of where that car was, because there was an exit there. Secret bunker. Nice and cautious. Very cautious. They know. Oh, fuck. Damn, Hui Fang. How did they know? How did they know? That was a bit strange. Hui Fang. I'd be a bit annoyed by that one. A bit hacky. Oh, like the pink thing is sticking out the top of your ghillie. Actually, I must say Pubg was rather too cautious then. Like, that would be agonizing playing with them. I would take that hat off. Kind of seems a bit obvious. Bright pink skull cap. 16 alive. Hui Fang's level 200 apparently. 6 times scope. Moving back. Seeing if anyone's getting pushed. Oh, there's a big fat airdrop down there. See, this is Hui Fang's the opposite, like hyper paranoid, but in a fast way. 14 left. Hui Fang moving into the final circle. Check their 6, looks clear. They've got overwatch of the drop. Oh, someone's coming in. Got massive. Hui Fang engages. Which is probably not the best thing. Okay, there's someone over there. Was that a kill? No. Finding that little shack. Someone's trying to backdoor Hui Fang. Cooks that grenade. Wow. Swapping out weapons. Man, you're in the middle of the thing. I'm looking at the man in the middle. Someone's coming in. You can hear them. Oh, beautiful kill. Hui Fang. Things inside the circle. Taking resources from the fallen opponent. Not really moving out of this, but you've got actually, it's as good cover here, but you also got the risk you're gonna have someone creep up on you. Okay, person over there in that shack may or may not have exited. Still keeping some healthy paranoia about those vehicles to the south. Well, that's a lie. Actually, would it be northeast-ish? I mean, Quifeng's fighting off people from all sides of the perimeter. Here comes another vehicle. Trying to engage. But Quifeng's being smart because they're all engaging each other. You want to be a catalyzer sometimes in these fighting circles. You want to start trouble, but not be in the trouble. Beautiful shot. Okay, someone just killed by the play zone. Quifeng's spamming the shit out of people. A few failed engagements there, but they're probably hurting. It's all happening around. Multiple adversaries. Thing is, you really can't stay still. This is exactly what you need to do. Surely someone's got eyes on you, Quifeng. You got to go in the middle though. Here comes the play zone perimeter to scold everyone's fat ass. Oh, beautiful shot. Ira Corney just copped that in the skull. This is a beautiful shot. I mean, you'd think that this is more... Oh, another kill. Black short curly dead. Quifeng's on fire. Quifeng is on fire. Quifeng is on fire. Okay, 6 alive. Circle's coming in. Oh, okay. Quifeng's hurt them. They're behind that tree. They're about to get pushed as well. Quifeng's putting out a grenade. People jumping around. Person's fled. They're coming inside the zone. It's going to get ugly. 5 alive, including Quifeng. He's going to have to move in a second. Oh, yet another kill by Quifeng. Evil GG5 is down. Another headshot. Quifeng's on the edge. Might have to drop a few smoke grenades to get through this, but looking pretty sexy so far. 4 alive. Trying to stem up. Person in the car is doing what I do, sort of panic general driving around. Okay, Quifeng's running to this rock, which is, you know, set himself up nicely. Person down there in the basin. This is a bad position for them. High ground for Quifeng. A couple of pot shots there, but the engagement failed. But there's a bit of time. Circle's going to push. Need to take care of the person on the right, I would say. Don't know what's going on there. We'll be doing some halo jumping. Another one on the left. Spam from Quifeng. Quifeng's got to move. Got to watch out for the person on the right. They might be able to maintain the high ground here. Seeing a couple of protective smoke grenades. Quifeng's going to run down the slope, but there is someone down there, remember. Oh, what about the person in the base in Quifeng? Smoke grenades are working well. The person in the middle is a person in a ghillie. They're running towards the smoke as well. It's a smoke jacuzzi. This is when you need infrared. No one really knows where anyone is now. It's ambitious. 3 left. Quifeng, you're doing a great job. Oh, fuck. I'm just nervous watching this. It's great gameplay, though. There's someone in that smoke still. And another one near the green shitty Renault over there. That's a Renault. Hit the tree. These guys got to move in a sec. They're going to get pushed. 3 really good players. Oh, what do you do with that Gren? Hail Mary launch. Pressure. 2 left. Quifang and the Gardner. Oh, Death Peony 1-2Y wins it. The 11th hour. Great game. Catch you next time. Bye. Look at that car just there. I thought I'd come back. Look at the cinematics. Blaze Hackman. Over and out.